Part 6, Rebirth and Future. Oh, gosh. Nostalgia. The punching concentration in the air thickens gradually, disrupting communications with Babylonia. Transmissions fracture into static, making smooth contact impossible. Along the way, your group eliminates several more hetero creatures like those you encountered near the lower level 2 signage, and likewise collects a few more cold, clammy metal name tags. Delpor, Norris. After securing them carefully, you press forward. The lower second level's passages twist into a labyrinth of shadows and steel. Continuing as a one group would be inefficient, so after a brief discussion, you decide to split up. Washington and Chrome take the left half, while Lucia leads the remaining rescue team members to the right. I'm gonna go with Lucia. Ray Raven's teamwork speaks for itself, with just a glance. You and Lucia are on the same page. She slices the mangled shield bars blocking the right passage, clearing the way to the door beyond. The punching concentration is still rising. Commandant, be careful. Welcome to the Copperfield Aquarium. Suddenly, a cold, mechanical voice cuts through the air. Who's there? Over there! Before the words finish echoing, a purifying force member behind you lets an arrow fly, and sends the broadcasting device crashing to the ground. It's one of Aquarium's announcement robots. Crazy, it's still working. Someone must have been keeping this place up all this time. But who bothered maintaining an aquarium at a time like this? Could it be the Ascendants? After a thorough inspection of the announcement robot confirms no anomalies, you hand it over to the accompanying task force constructs for disposal. Just as the group prepares to move forward, Lucia's voice cuts through the silence. Commandant, over here. We got something. In a spot that's easy to miss, thin tendrils of red-tide mucus intertwined with streaks of vital fluid, seeping through the concrete rubble. Let's check it out. The vital fluid hasn't dried up yet. These traces must have been left pretty recently. I smell vital fluid. It's coming from over there. It might still be alive. He sniffs the air, catching the lingering scent that points to where the target might have gone. Let's go! Following the purifying force members' lead, your group barrels forward in hot pursuit until... I'm not gonna say that. Someone's up ahead, and they're wearing a purifying force uniform. He doesn't recognize the figure from behind, but the uniform is unmistakable. Are you alright? Well, welcome to Aquarium, new staff. Get back! The corrupted is a grotesque mess of forcibly fused, vicious flesh. Ew. Fin-like structures jut out from its head, and a slowly writhing red tights curses cling to its twisted arms. Fuck. What the hell is that thing? Suddenly, the biohazard incineration device fires, reducing the not yet fully formed abomination to a charred tusk. Damn it! A rescue team member with a purifying force mutters, a frown creasing her face as she takes down the corrupted. Wait. Metal name tag catches the light, flitting fatally amidst the scorched wreckage. No doubt about it. This was once a construct soldier from Babylonia. Lucia's brow furrows as she uses the tip of her blade to fry the name tag from the charred remains. They were all constructs. That's right. We need to hustle Kate for pushing forward. We need to quickly find the rest of the rescue team members. Let's go. According to the current map, assuming there are no further caves in, you should be able to meet with Crowman watching in the main hall straight ahead. Get B-52. You briefly exchange information with Crowman and enforcement that the hetero creatures are corrupting constructs. The data's been logged. As long as we have signal coverage, my turn will auto-sync the mission report to Babylonia. As for the situation, he quickly goes over what they ran into in the left passageway. So you guys found a construct? The beat-up construct right in front of you gets a casual wave hello. What? Hello there, conservation area soldiers. Who the heck is she? Although she looks pretty with the pink hair, blue eyes. Wow, she looks pretty. She took out all the hero creatures in that crater, but beyond that, she's not sharing anything with us. Just as you're about to press for details, your terminal suddenly rings. Surprisingly, there's a weak signal here. Chrome quickly opens his terminal and uploads a mission report he's compiled so far. Signal at a distance to pick up. Can you hear me? I can barely hear you. The signal should be more stable now. Callie, I'm briefing you on an urgent development. Bianca's condition has become critical. I can see that coming. Basilisk, the technical director for Colonel, just contacted me. Given that I developed the Stigmata frame, they possess the necessary systems to monitor its status. She told me that Stigmata is in critical condition and might already be heavily corrupted by the punishing virus. Bianca is going through severe mind deviation. Then we need to find Bianca and Chico fast. We can't afford any more delays. Right. I'll have the standby support team bring down Bianca's new frame, Crepuscule, along with the Phantom Tracer that's been modified into a cub. New frame? It's been in secret development for quite some time, just never activated until now. Stigmata's status isn't looking good, so we're rolling with Crepuscule for now. However, keep in mind, this frame can only sustain combat operations for approximately 5 hours. Beyond that, its energy reserves will be depleted and will be automatically shut down in sleep mode. They're setting back up? Is the department authorized to use just the Omega devices? Not yet. President Hassan and Nicola went into the main conference room quite a while ago, and there's still no sign of them coming out. But we already received the data from the Chrome, and Nicola's mobilizing every available task force requiring maximum priority. Okay, sorry about that. Remember, the cub must be activated simultaneously with Bianca's new frame. It will help keep the frame running longer. The Phantom Tracer. Oh, that was a cub on it. Oh. How is the Phantom Tracer? Stigmata. The shorter than benchmark runtime wasn't expected. You weren't our first choice, after all. It's surprising that and fascinating, but it also proves that your mind was deviating before hallucinations appeared. Bianca, she isn't the primary compatible user. I never told you about this. Was this something you learned from another one of your visions? Yeah, as early as when having your buying begin examination with Selena, you had discussed these visions with Asimov. However, without any precedence for reference, he couldn't have definitely identified their cause. Why isn't she the primary compatible user? During the technical development phase, Corona designs constructs for specific functions, not with particular individuals in mind. Most of them are built with functionality and technology as the main focus. Once the frames are done, they mass screen compatible users from their database. Anyone who proves compatible can use them. This development approach is concerningly aggressive, as they're willing to employ any means to achieve their goals. However, this very approach enables them to compress the new frame development cycle to an alarming degree. Correspondingly, this type of frame doesn't have a long service life, and is more likely to cause mind deviation. Bianca can receive her modifications as dataless, so her Rita's frame data is already archived in Chrono's systems. It will naturally factor into a compatibility assessment. Before deployment to Copperfield Aquarium, Chrono offered Bianca access to Stigmata with one condition. She needs to provide sufficient experimental data in return. She accepted the terms. Asimov lets out a soft sigh. Babylonia is super particular when it comes to specialized frames. Aside from the appearance and unique case, every other frame goes through endless compatibility tweaks. They're always pushing the envelope technically, but never at the expense of safety. Which I do appreciate, with that, which is, what I love about, the Babylonia. I don't really love Colonel at all. I don't like it. However, this medical approach inevitably leads to greater research challenges and consequently longer development cycles. While we managed to develop an emergency coding to cover the Stigmata frame's exterior before departure, this solution ultimately cannot solve the mind deviation caused by frame incompatibility. Can a deep mind connection temporarily smooth out the mind deviation? Yeah, but swapping out the frame altogether is still the best bet. I'll prepare Bianca's corpuscular frame for transport and have it dispatched with the first surface support team. I'll need you to deliver the transport pod to her. The cons falls out a bit before Asimo cuts the connection. Doesn't look like good news. Bianca's already having mind deviation. Let's keep pushing. No sign of Den on the ground floor at the lower first level. They're probably working in the uncharted parts of the second level, or the third. Let's go. After a quick gear check, the team presses on. Surprisingly enough, the construct who calls herself Lulu keeps trailing your team, keeping her distance. Creepy. The path ahead is treacherous. Hetero creatures and constantly ambush on the sides. Alongside the rail is red tide. Why are there so many hetero creatures? Behind you! Suddenly, a vicious creature, hidden in the red tide, lunges down from the ceiling. Before this attack lands, a gunshot echoes through the air. As the gun smoke clears, the long-haired cluster casually retracts the gun from her left arm. Thank you. No matter what, she just saved a Babylonian soldier. Hold on a second, there's a catch. Blowing smoke from her gun barrel, the long-haired cluster sprays the room. I can see what you're up to. You're here to save somebody too, aren't you? What the heck? Why is she so sus? Oh my goodness. I need you to help me find someone. Who? Grace. Scarlet Revelation? If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't even be working with you Babylonians. Okay. Why are you suddenly willing to work with us now? There are just too many corrupted and weird creatures past the lower third level for me to handle on my own. If you help me find Grace, I'll tell you everything I know about the routes ahead. But we have no means to verify what you say. And right here, and let's be real, my combat skills are trash compared to any construct in your group. If my root mac's fake, just kill me. Isn't that what you Babylonians are so damn good at? Oof, that's If you don't say anything, I'll take that as your sign and go ahead. Long-haired construct walks alongside, muttering to herself. As a bonus, I'll be gracious enough to tell you my name. You don't have to. Are you all just dying to know who I am? We're only traveling together for a bit. No need to swap life stories. Hey, a little curiosity wouldn't kill you. My name's Lulu. Don't you forget. I'm Lulu, the first Grand Protector of the Scarlet Revelation. The Scarlet Revelation doesn't have any constructs. At the very least, they don't have the means to turn people into constructs. I don't even know what the heck the Scarlet Revelation is. I feel like, did I even read it? In my past chapters, I don't remember. How would you even know? What if the Scarlet Revelation has a grand priest who can easily turn humans into constructs in a flash? No way. Ugh, never mind. This is getting boring. I'm just a construct reveling on the surface, and Grace took me in. I'm just tagging along to get by. Grace is always spouting that spiritual mumbo-jumbo. Who knows what's going on in her head? Before she left, she ditched all the old, weak, and sick folks outside, and led the rest of her followers in here to seek salvation. If we're gone, a bunch of idiots were already yelling about leaping into the red tides to find salvation. I had no choice but to come in here myself. I'm not going to be responsible for those idiots' lives. She definitely rolls her eyes. Oh, dang, she's cold. Commandant? Lucia takes 2 steps back, her gaze fixed on you. Can we trust her? I'm not sure. This construct's frame condition is poor. It doesn't appear to have been regularly maintained, and there are no ascendant and energy fluctuations emanating from her. We can stick together for now, but stay on our toes. Right, keep an eye on her. The aquarium isn't no playground. If your goal is truly to rescue Grace, then it lies with Babylonia's objectives. But if she tries anything, your team has more than enough combat power to handle her. Well, by the looks on your faces, have you two finally come to an understanding? Let's get going. Watch yourselves. If you fall behind and walk into the trap, don't expect me to bail you out. Is it all 3 thing? We're getting deeper. It's so scary. There's no plan for Bianca's team to head back to the surface from the lower 2nd level, but a sudden search of the red tide stops them dead in their tracks. The red tide is on the prowl, hunting like a starving wolf and hurting the remaining lands before it. Bianca and Sylph are barely holding their own. but are managing to guide the Scarlet Revelation survivors to shelter near the lower third level. The lower third level is massive. One section was designed for grand marine life performances, while the other twists and turns like a meticulously crafted maze. Here we go again. She twitches her ears, immediately picking up the sounds of the approaching red tide. Devour, save, witch. Together, come join us. Welcome. Copper for you to clear and work with you. Why did you join us? Witch. Suitable. She fights to stay conscious, pushing away those endless whispering voices. So, take them and go ahead. On ahead. We can't leave. There's no way out. There's only one path left, as if the Senate is deliberately heading these lamps to a predetermined spot. So, we're stuck moving forward, aren't we? Lady Revolutionist, do we really have to press on? It's come to this, hasn't it? What? Didn't you promise to lead us to rebirth in the future? Rebirth? Isn't it right behind you? He's completely fixated, staring at the red tide slowly rising behind Grace. Those are monsters. How could that be? That's Marvin. Don't you see? He's waving at us. Hey! Lady Revolutionist, thank you for leading us to rebirth. Oh my goodness. We won't have to starve anymore. He leads about to jump into the red tide. Wait! Lady Revolutionist? At least, not yet. She winces, her eyes closing in pain. If you enter rebirth now, God will be displeased. God does not wish to accept your offerings under such hazy circumstances. Is that so? Yeah. Didn't you just see them? Those monsters are punched by sand straight from the heavens. Only when the time is right. Here she goes again. As long as those flowers don't dive into the red tide and just become another headache for us. She's still just dropping those useless little pebbles as markers. As long as they're happy. How's the situation with the Purifying Force members? Terrible. 3 are injured and showing signs of corruption. Their minds are already starting to deviate. On top of that, 2 members got swept away by the red tide when we were making our escape. They just couldn't move fast enough. A quick breather? No, it's not safe here yet. Let's keep moving. Before Bianca finished speaking, her teeth clenched. She lunges forward, her blade flashing a single decisive strike, cleaving through the hetero creature just as it lunges for Sylph from behind. Oh god! But the reprieve is short-lived. The red tide surges forth, spewing from the drainage outlet. Sylph, take them ahead. Get into the room and seal the door. I'll hold the rear. Without a word, Sylph hoists an injured crusher onto her back and calmly directs the Scarlet Revolution members to evacuate. And meanwhile, Bianca musters her spring, pushing back the witch's hetero creatures held hot on their heels. Witch! It's the witch! Catelyn! Join us! From within the red tide, countless projections turn, emitting sounds like ghostly chants. Stay here. Join us. Bianca catches a glimpse of the door slowly closing. She delivers one final strike, then her eyes flutter shut in exhaustion. Just as the red tide is about to swallow Bianca whole, Sylph darts out from her doorway like lightning, grabbing her. She uses a climbing rope to slide back into the room moments before the door slams shut. Go, Sylph! The red tide batters the sealed door. Go, Sylph!